Welcome back to Chrono Trigger 4 Bombs. We need to break the seal. And we've been told that there was somebody building the Wings of Time. And the only other place that we can look where the Wings of Time might be appropriate is far in the future, where there are doors we've been opening using our magical pendant. And there's one door which we have not opened yet, the one that advances the plot, which means we do have to go through these ruins one more time. Still not interested in racing the man. There's a portal on either side of these ruins, but there's not a portal in the middle where we actually want to go right now. Line up for napalm? Is that what we're doing today? Alright, we'll get these two, and then we'll just sword the guy at the bottom. Should be fine. Now, the quest we're about to undertake here, we've actually started a long time ago. We did a little detour and had gone through it previously. 3 more, you guys? No, just... And they're opposite sides of the field, too. That's no fun. Ooh, the counterattack, though. Oh, the other counterattack, though. Chrono is just mopping up. How silly would that be if Chrono was in these fights with a mop? That would just be ridiculous. Instead of a sword. Wild. Where's my napalm? If you keep kicking Chrono in the face, somebody's going to get chopped. And it's not going to be me. It's not going to happen to me. I'm in no danger of it. But you'll recall we went through this sewer down here and met an old man who was doing something strange on the other side. The good news is, since we've solved the sewer, we can just go straight to the end. I do believe. Yeah, we've solved the sewer. We opened up all the bridges and things. Don't have to do that again. I think we visited Death Peak, didn't we? We tried to climb Death Peak, but the wind is too powerful. And then that happens. Some natural force just wants to prevent us from climbing the mountain. Oh, here's a new. Oh, I'm sorry, a strange construct. The final instruction sequence the Wise One programmed into me was for his burial. Now I can join him in his eternal rests. But first... I am certain there was one more task I was ordered to complete. Something about the seats. Memory error. I forget. Well, I can open the door regardless of whether he's forgotten anything. The pendant begins to glow. What was the old man working on? You who have opened the door. I am Balthasar, the Guru of Reason, and formerly of the Kingdom of Zeal. I was cast into this era by a great disaster which befell our land. Much to my surprise, I have learned that the creature Lavos was not a product of our age, far from it. It seems that the being fell from the sky in a bygone age, burrowing deep into the planet's core. There he began to feed upon its energy, growing ever stronger. I wonder why Lavos is a he, but the planet is an it. Lavos' form was revealed briefly when he was summoned forth by the mighty wizard by the name of Magus in the year 600. In the year 1999, Lavos emerged to claim the surface. Now he has taken the place I've named Death Peak as his throne, or nest, as it may well be. His miniature spawn now flow from the mountaintop, an avalanche of death. Oh, that's why it's called that. Lavos is a parasite of gargantuan proportions, whose host is the planet itself. Trapped here, I endeavor to continue my study and observation of Lavos, but I believe the end draws near. Maintaining one's sanity in an endeavor in and of itself in an age such as this, an endeavor I fear may be futile. So before my mind is lost forever, I've decided to leave these records of my knowledge behind, along with my greatest invention. Ever did I long to return home and toil endlessly in search of a way, but as I neared the completion of my research, so did I near the end of my days. I've grown old and frail, and so I leave it in your hands, you who have opened the way. Take hold of the reins of time, and let all the people of this planet's past and future join as one. Then, only then, you just may be able to stop Lavos. You have little chance of success, but even a little chance is still a chance. You who have opened the door, the fate of the world is in your hands. Open now the final door and claim what awaits you. My last and greatest work, the Wings of Time. So this is an exploration segment of the game. You get the magic pendant, you're shown something you can do with it, and then you just kind of left to your own devices to go and explore all the places you've been, to see all the things you can see. And eventually you stumble across the Wings of Time. This must be Balthasar's invention. Oh. What this thing? It's Balthasar's invention, Ayla, she just said. Pay attention. Listen, we know you're a cave woman wearing furry underwear, but you gotta keep up here. Things are moving real quick now. Oh, there's the seats. He just had to add the seats to the Wings of Time. It's all that was missing. Scared you, didn't I? It's me, Balthasar. I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? Precious, isn't he? Anyway, there is something I need to explain. Namely, how to transcend time. Press X to display the time gauge, then select the era you wish to visit. Ah, yes. Snore, snore, Z. Before you go, why don't you give a name to my time machine? The name is the Epoch. We now have a time machine called the Epoch. Well then, hop aboard. Mumble, mumble. So here's the time gauge. We can travel to any of these places. So, been to prehistory, been to the Middle Ages and the present, been to the end of time, which is nice and convenient. We can just shoot there right now. We can also go directly to the Cataclysm and fight Lavos. But notably, we also have a path back into antiquity, to 12,000 BC that the prophet thought he had locked us out of. For we no longer have to rely on the time gates. We got a time machine now. Oh, and another anime cutscene. Well, Chrono is the only character animated because the game does not know that I have Luca and Ayla with me. I expect they kind of glossed over the scene when we read the user manual for this thing, because otherwise how would Chrono know how to operate this time machine? Ayla's super stoked to be time traveling. We're alright, aren't we? This great! Fast! Fast! The Epoch is capable of this? Ah, we've made it back. Okay. I think if we try to go up to the kingdom... Yeah, the skyways are blocked off. We can't actually go upstairs right now. And the time gate... still sealed. Nothing we can do about that. That just leaves the nice little hut here. Good place to drop a save. So just look at the floating mountain here, attached to the ground by this massive chain. But they've lowered their ladder, so we can get up into the Terra Cave now. And now we get to meet the Earthbound ones. This is Algeti, the village of the Earthbound. Oh, Algeti is a place of... these people can't use magic. The Earthbound ones are banished from Zeal because we are possessed of no magical talents. So if you're born in the Kingdom of Zeal but you can't use magic, they just kick you out. You have to go live in the caves below, in the frozen wastes. Many inhabitants of this land were taken to build the Ocean Palace, and none were ever seen again. Slavery is a pretty cool thing, right? Might I interest you in some goods? Yes. Would love some goods. I'm going to buy a Mega Blaster. I think that's all I want. No, I want a Radiant Helm. You know what? I'm going to buy 2 of these, and I'm going to buy a Radiant Plate as well. For when I do eventually cycle Robo back into the group here. Alright, so we got Luca a new weapon. And you want the Radiant Helmet. I guess you can have the Triceratopper. I thought this Alluring Top was a hat. Shows what I know. Where are you at? You really should know Charm by now. 88 points. So not quite. So what would this place have of us? The Guru of Life said that young Lord Yanis possessed power within him exceeding even that of Lady Shala. But then the Queen lost her mind, and the young Lord grew to hate that power, and all the suffering it causes Lady Shala. Now he hides it, denies it, and shuts it from his thoughts. The Queen has installed the Mammon Machine in the Ocean Palace in an attempt to absorb Lavos' energy. But is there not peril in such a thing? Oh, he had something to say about the Guru of Life, and we just rudely walked away from him. The Guru of Life said as much. But it only led her to imprison him upon the Mountain of Woe. I fear there's little we can do. Oh, we gotta rescue this man from the Mountain of Woe. I think there was an inn here. I don't need one. I'm already full. Yeah, we're good to go. I need to get 88 tech points. Yeah, here's an inn. I don't need one right now. We don't need to sleep anywhere. Do need the save point, maybe. Aha, shiny. A strength capsule. We know what to do with strength capsules. Chrono's almost as naturally strong as Ayla. How are we doing against these beasts? These mud beasts. Oh, we increase their attack when we attack them. Oh, one more step. One more step closer. No, that's all the more you want to move? Alright, fine. Is that the counterattack, or was that his actual attack? That was the counterattack. Now they're close enough to napalm together. Oh, they're not! He stepped out of range. That wasn't fair. She was 1 second too. If she had one more strength cap or speed capsule in her belly, it would have been perfect. So 78 more tech points until I have Charm. You guys are close enough together. Oh yeah, they're right on the top of each other. That's the napalm we like to see in the world. Wonderful. So Luca has Protect. So now she should start working on Fire too. She's 400 away. You're not getting through here. Alright, so we have a good fire attack here. Well, we had a good fire attack until Luca fell asleep. But all Ayla has to do is kiss her awake. Okay, so... Oh, we don't have Fire Sword, too. I guess we can use Fire Sword, though. The blue beast should be weak to fire, so this should do a lot of damage. Oh, that's enough damage. I feel good about that. One more of those, we should be in good shape. Go ahead and kiss Chrono, because he's a little low on health there. Unfortunately, we don't have Marl or Frog in the party, so we're not going to get that kind of damage on the red beast. We're going to have to kill the red beast the old-fashioned way. Can I boulder toss you? Let's find out. Sure can. See ya. I thought that would kill it, actually. I thought we were close enough to death on that. Well, I guess another Fire Sword is in the cards. I want to make sure that I'm targeting the beast and not the imp riding him. And, yeah, I think we just... Like, it's not going to take damage. I'm going to try this. I don't think this will work, because I think we have to hit it with ice or water magic. My expectation is that he's immune to lightning magic. Oh, no, you know what? I guess not. I think we're fine, actually. Definitely immune to fire magic, though. But I think we can put him to sleep. Yeah, we can put the beast to sleep. So the beast... While the beast is asleep... I'm going to kill this imp. Let's make sure I can damage the imp. No, I can't. And he's healing himself. Well, okay. I guess putting the beast to sleep doesn't matter then. Oh, I could have put one to sleep and then killed the other one. Would have been a good use of my time. I guess Luke is just going to throw potions around. I'm not sure if we're better off doing single techs here, or if their double tech is better. Single techs are better, because that boulder toss alone was 600. I guess Luca can attack for 8 damage or whatever. She did enough work on the blue beast that I still call her a contributor to the fight. But really, if you want to mess this fight up, you bring in, probably Frog. I would go with Frog. And then dual techs with Chrono to take out each beast. But I went with Luca here instead of Frog. For one, because I want her to get the tech points from the fight, so she gains more magic. And also, her magic stat is a lot higher. We wouldn't have been pulling out, no, 2,000 damage hits if we had Frog in the party. I think now we're just going to out-damage him. He's going to respond to every hit with this. So we're really only doing like 50 damage at a time. And Luca was a net negative because she dealt 133 damage and then he responded by regenerating 150. So we're really just looking for the critical hits here. Unless Napalm will do something to him. Let's find out. It's more like a grenade, really. 17 damage, net damage on that attack. Really, you just want those critical hits. Really also want another mid potion for Luca. For some reason, this imp is picking on Luca, even though she's doing nothing in the fight anymore. Alright, and here is the chain leading upward. Up to Mount Woe. This is a very long dungeon, and it's filled with just these trigger encounters, where you can't see the enemies on the map. They just kind of fly in from off screen. But you get a lot of tech points here very quickly. So we can mop up with Chrono and Ayla. Even Luca. Like, I think if Chrono or Ayla hits the monster and then Luca follows up, that might be enough to waste most of these monsters here. But there's also multiple paths. We want to make sure we always take the path that leads to treasure first. Ayla's going to have to kiss herself here in a minute. I should send some kisses towards everybody, actually, after this fight. Patch up the damage done by that beast fight. This is another monster that I think requires you to attack it first. Actually, to deal enough damage. We have to deal enough damage to it that the bird vanishes and drops the gremlin. And Luca's not able to do that. Maybe if she could if she had napalm. 24 TP for this fight, though. I mean, there's charm at long last. Yeah, let's do some kiss-kissy here. Actually, one more. And we're going to have to do some monster management. Notice that I'm not... These are rock monsters, but I'm not fighting them yet. I want to go ahead and get this. Ooh, a platinum helm. I think we got better than that, right? You're still wearing Tabin's helm. Yeah, go ahead and put that on. Okay, can I get through the beast dungeon without a fight now? That's the question. We're going to be a little methodical about this. Except now that we've killed the Mud Imp and his beasties, run back to this save point. Now we're in the chapter, The Guru of Woe. And the reason we're doing this is because this monster here, once we trigger a fight with it, it will not respawn. Ever. And there's a chance we can't kill it. So it's going to do this Omni Lock, locks all techs and items, so all we can do is attack it. And most of our attacks are going to miss. We only have to hit it a couple times to finish it. But if we don't manage to kill it, it'll vanish and we don't get another chance. And we're not doing very well so far. There's a hit. I want to say 3 hits will take it out. But it has a very, very high evasion. Where it's, oh, 2 hits, nice. Where it's very difficult to actually damage. But 1,000 experience and 100 tech points. You can see why we want to kill these things. And after we've killed one, we can leave the dungeon and go save again. So now we can try the next one. And ensure that we kill the next one. That way we can leave this mountain with thousands of tech points, because there's a couple of these on every map. But it does involve what we're going to call save scumming, because if we fight one of these and we don't manage to kill it, we reload the game, go back to the save point so the monster comes back. So we're scumming the save, so to speak. Yeah, see, this monster's gone now. His friend was over here. These monsters also come back, so we're also going to get some experience from these guys. But in this way, we're going to try to make sure we get all the important techs for the rest of the game. Because now we can fight this rubble. So we want to get Chrono's next attack for sure. Oh, the crit. Perfect. That is perfect. We also want to get Luca's next attack for sure, because Luca's next attack is Fire 2, and that'll trigger dual attacks with both Chrono and Ayla that are very, very powerful. But depending on what we learn and how far we get in everybody's tech tree, we might cycle in some of the other heroes as well. Except for Marl, because we don't need Marl's anything. I just don't use her ever. Robo and Frog are kind of strong enough without techs. Like, their most useful ability... Their regular attacks are just really good. They're just good characters to have. But their most useful ability is their ability to heal everybody at once. Marl can do that too, with the Cure 2 spell, but... she doesn't really have a good way to contribute to just the offense of combat. Where Luca gets really good attack spells with her fire spells. She can keep up with the big boys in damage if I want to spend some magic points. And even aside from the rebels, the monsters in this dungeon do give just a lot of tech points. I've done a few playthroughs of this game where at this point in the game I just ran around the mountain to get everybody's techs done. Chrono is mopping up these rebels. I like to see it. There's Fire 2. We didn't get any double techs on. Oh, okay. We need to learn this next. Frenzy. And you're also going to learn Megaton Bomb. But now we won't trigger any more rebel fights until we reach the first save point of this dungeon. Which is right here. So now we can safely take out the next rebel we find. Oh, treasure box. Oh, it's guarded. Guarded by these gremlins. Oh, I should use Fire 2 instead of Lightning 2 here. It'll be much more powerful. Let's see if we see the contrast. Oh no, Lightning 2 was enough. These guys have no health. So, okay, 270 damage off of Chrono's Lightning 2. Ostensibly, Fire 2 is the same level of attack power. Because it's the second level of magic attack. But Luca's magic stat is so much higher. I'm kind of looking for another fight with those same gremlin monsters so we can contrast properly. Maybe these guys can be our guinea pigs. $450 damage. Of course, that just kills the birds, and then we have to kill the gremlins separately. That is a massive increase in damage. Chrono and Luca both have like super magic attacks. They have like a third level elemental attack that they can learn. I don't think anyone else does. How about you guys? You guys like some Fire 2, don't you? I'm going to Fire 2 this entire map, then use a shelter, I think. It's just too bad how slow Luca is. She's always the third to act. Maybe after a couple of speed capsules, we'll be in better shape. But right now, this is the party that I want to continue learning techs. Well, here, let's have Chrono and Ayla see if they can kill the birds. Right? And then Luca can just burn everything to death. Farewell. Oh, that bird didn't die previously. Somebody's slacking. So even if you, like, waste the rubbles, it's not that big of a deal. Because the regular encounters here still give, like, 30 tech points. It's quite a lot. These guys I know I could wipe out with just lightning. So I've got one more use of lightning 2 and no more uses of fire 2. Oh, it's only 8 MP. We've got one more use of fire 2. Nice. Another barrier sphere. There's a rubble. I want to see if there's any more monsters. Okay, that's the exit of the screen. So let's hit the save point. I'll use a shelter to regenerate my magic. We got a bunch of free ones from the man in the bush. So once you've cleared the monsters off of this map, it's pretty safe just to wander around. Actually, we haven't gone over here yet. Because I thought that was the exit to the map. Alright, I need you guys to take care of the birds. Can we... There's one bird. Ayla, can you take care of yours? You sure can. Thank you. And then Luca can take care of everybody. Like, almost twice as powerful as Chrono's Lightning 2 spell. Just on the strength of her magic stat alone. Oh, there's a rubble up here. Okay, so we've got 2 rebels here. I don't think I'm going to want a platinum vest at all because I got this plate. I mean, it's good. It's 1 point of defense versus all that, the magic absorption. Alright, good time to use a shelter. Restore everybody's everything. And save scum the second screen rubbles. There's a similar monster in a later dungeon that gets like 200 tech points. But by that point in the game, we don't really need tech points anymore. Nice! That's excellent luck against these rebels. Excellent luck. Eventually the rebel will just run away. It doesn't fight us, but eventually it will just vanish. And we have to damage it one more time before then. There it is. Should be good. There's Frenzy, Tailspin, Inferno dual tech, Fire Sword 2 dual tech. Alright. Ayla, you are learning Dino tech. I want Ayla to just go all the way to her final tech, which is extraordinarily powerful. Luca, however, is done for now. Because we got Fire Sword 2. That's what I wanted. Let's go ahead and cycle Robo back in. Let's go ahead and... What can we equip him with? It's... a Radiant Helm. He can wear the Platinum Vest. And... I guess the Speed Belt is fine. So we're going to lose our ability to just wipe out monsters with Fire 2, but we can get Robo some tech points while we're here. I don't think any one character has an easier time attacking rebels than anyone else. I think it is purely random. It might key off the accuracy stat, although if it does, you would expect Luca to hit them more often, and she hasn't hit one at all. Whereas Chrono and Ayla can kill the thing in one shot if they get a critical hit. I assume Robo can as well. Wonderful. There's the Boogie dual tech. And their triple tech, Twister. Ooh. I kind of want to just use that. I don't think I can remember what it does. Let's find out. Oh, these monsters don't want to trigger just yet. What do you guys think? Twister, triple tech? Looks like it just hits everybody. That was powerful enough. Alright. Just waste the mountain with that. So Robo got his Rapid Fire Fist and Beast Toss as a dual tech. That would be Robo and Ayla. Oh, don't confuse me, please. I would rather that have not happened to me. Oh, they're dropping all kinds of confusion on me. Oh, everybody's confused. I don't like it. Everybody's confused. Alright, Tailspin only attacks enemies that are close to where Ayla is standing. You can't actually target anything with them. It's just gonna hit who it hits, and I'm hoping it's strong enough to wipe out these two enemies. So Chrono and Robo are just gonna punch each other until the confusion runs out, which looks like it just did. They're going down in one hit now, though. No small amount of gold for this fight, either. Now, there's the next rubble. So let's clear the map and then go back to the save point. Oh, this is bad. You know what? Just Lightning 2 will take care of maybe everybody. Will Lightning 2 just mop everything up? Maybe not. What are these? Death Lilies? No, they have a little more than 200 health. Fire 2 would be enough. Lightning 2 is too much to hope for. Shelter and a shield sphere. Okay, now we've got to run back to the save point so we can properly save scum this rubble. I'm sure some of these monsters will have respawned by now. Yeah, they do. It's for the best. Everybody's learning text. It's good. Good to see. Can we knock the birds out of the sky? Are Robo and Ayla willing to step up? Ayla did her job. Robo, how you doing? Is that going to do it? Not quite. Ayla's going to have to mop this up after lightning goes off. Oh, the gremlin didn't die either. He ate a whole lightning too and didn't go anywhere. Now we've sent him to hell. And his friend. That's what you get for not succumbing to Lightning 2 when you have the chance. And then I want to say the following screen is going to have another save spot. It might be the last screen of the dungeon, actually. Depending on how long this goes. We got the important text. I got Lucas squared away. It's also going to be important to get Frog's text eventually as well. But you see, the other monsters are coming back, but the rebels are not. They are gone. If you don't manage to kill the rebel on your first try, it is gone forever. Really isn't the end of the world because 3 of these regular encounters are giving us the tech points we could win from one of those rebel fights. Like 3.5 maybe. So losing a rebel is not the worst thing in the world. Oh, these guys are coming back though. See if I can just lightning to them all. Nope, not quite. Oh, you know, we already tried that, hadn't we? We would need Twister. Or Fire too. We need to pull Luca back out of reserve. I think starting on the next screen, it will not be worth save scumming anymore because we're spending an inordinate amount of time in these respawned fights. We also haven't lost a rebel yet, which is amazing. I'm expecting to lose this one up here. I'm expecting my luck to run out. So while text and items are disabled, all we can do is attack it. We cannot use any special attacks on it. All we can hope is that we land 2 or 3 hits, however much it's going to take. This is incredibly lucky. I don't think I've ever gone through this dungeon and got all the rebels on my first try before. Alright, new territory. Oh, these guys I can just lightning to. Farewell. We did get Chrono's new attack, Frenzy, which will come in handy. It's just a really good single target damage attack. And it combos with the various elements. Oh, I didn't know there was a save point on the screen. This isn't the end of the dungeon, is it? No, this dungeon must have 3 save points then, because there's one more outside of the boss. A time hat. Or maybe this is the end of the dungeon. Ooh, a magic capsule. Let's go ahead and start bringing Chrono up. Yeah, this is the end of the dungeon. Alright, fair enough. We do need to use a shelter. We also need to get Luca back out. I didn't realize we were at the end of the dungeon. I thought there was going to be one more section. Shows what I know. Does the time hat give haste? Is that what it does? No, prevent stop and slow. I'm not worried about stop and slow. The sky is darkening as we reach the top of Mount Woe. The Guru of Life's trapped inside. Chrono, look! This looks like a good place for a giant monster. Okay. To start with. So that's a fire attack. This is a shadow attack. So you can see the plate is starting to do work for us here. Shadow attack can't hurt Ayla. So we want to charm. This enemy is called Giga Gaia, and we want to charm its head. So it gives us a present, and we got a speed capsule. That's what charm is good for. To turn enemies into items. You steal them. Well, in gameplay mechanic terms, we say we're stealing the item. But in the lore in the game, we're not stealing it. It's Ayla is charming the enemy into giving her a gift. And now we can Falcon Strike these arms. This battle is like tailor-made for Falcon Strike. Oh, the hands are already dead. Nice. Okay, so what I want to do on the head, actually, I think we want to Flame Kick the head. And then Chrono can use his brand new Frenzy attack. One, two, three, 4 hits. And he's so fast, he can put out 2 of these for every Flame Kick, I bet. This is what happens when you get all these powerful attacks before you complete Mount Woe. If Ayla had her final tech, I would be doing this the other way around. I would be having Ayla or having Chrono and Luca dual tech, and then Ayla use a single tech on the boss's head. Her single attack, her final one, is so powerful, it beats most double techs in the game, hands down. Ayla is a woman of many talents. So this is a way to get a lot of capsules in the game. So a lot of the boss fights, in the second half of the game especially, have capsules that you can charm out of enemies. So for most boss fights from here to the end of the game, we're going to want to use Ayla for exactly that reason. $30 tech points. No new techs yet, though. And we've rescued the Guru of Life, who, as we've put together, turns out to be Melchior. Melchior? Indeed, I am none other. But how do you know my name? I do not believe we've met. More pressingly, what of the Queen and the Ocean Palace? Do you know what's happened? I see. The Queen's mind has already eroded to that extent. It seems the more energy the Mammon Machine absorbs, the further the Queen descends into madness. The immortal Lavos is overtaking her soul from within his slumber beneath the waves. We must flee. The seal is broken. It will bring down the mountain. Come, make haste. Actually, Marl is the one who learns the haste spell, and we didn't grind out her text, so... Elder, the Mountain of Woe! So nobody's making haste without Marl. Mama, the mountain's falling! Mountain has no right to be flying around like that anyway. So Zeal has the technology to raise continents into the air, but this one they chain to the earth to use as a prison. Fortunately, everybody lives in caves, so... Lavos sleeps deep underground, consuming the energy of this planet. Brought so near, the Mammon Machine could very well awaken him. We must hurry before it is too late. You would think that Melchior could have told us something about Lavos when we visited him in 1000 AD. That's just an unexplained plot hole, I think. Elder, Lady Shala is here. What? Shala? Lady Shala, why have you come to such a miserable place? Do not degrade yourselves. My mother has done that for you already. We enlightened ones were once much the same as you. The only difference is that we are now puppets of Lavos. Such a filthy place. Giannis has the right of it. Melchior, when the mountain fell, I knew I would find you here. But is it safe for you to leave the palace? Whether it is safe or not no longer matters. The Ocean Palace is complete. Then all is lost. Not all. Without me, the Mammon Machine is no more than a vessel. I will not activate that evil thing again. I've kept the Skyway open. Please, you must stop my Lady Mother. Tisk tisk, my dear. Oh, it's this asshole. Dalton. It would be quite an inconvenience if you failed to activate the machine. Dalton, leave her alone. Ah, the fossil speaks. Be silent. Ugh. Oh, Melchior just exploded. He's all over the walls now. You'll come to the Ocean Palace with me. Cause any trouble and your life is... well, I will bear no responsibilities. Shala! None of the Queen's brats know their place, do they? Oh, let's not be hasty. I'll be more than happy to take the life of this little pearl. I do not fear the Queen. Dalton is the stupidest man in the Kingdom of Zeal, if that's true. Shall we be on our way, Shala, dear? Your mother is waiting. So it sounds like she's going to be made to activate the Ocean Palace, whether she likes it or not. Old man, okay? I am alright. But we must rescue Shala, or there will be terrible consequences. Oh, get ready for Chrono's... He never speaks, but he says all he needs to in this scene. There's no help of rescuing her, not even for you, Melchior. If the Queen's plans come to fruition, there's no hope for life as we know it. But Chrono has the resolve, the heroism to step forward. Yes, we will go and stop her. My pardons. You risk your life for us time and again, and I do not even know your names. Don't worry about it. You're going to help us someday, too. Whatever are you talking about? Chrono, go now! Wait, take this with you. It's made from the same red stone as the Mammon Machine. With it, you should be able to destroy the thing for good. Obtained the ruby knife, which we can use to destroy the Mammon Machine. Alright. I think we should probably stay at the inn down here. There is an inn down here, as I recall. Oh, you know what? No, we're going up to Zeal. We can... Shala has maintained the Skyway for us. We get a free heal in Hassa. I don't think there's actually a way to see the Ocean Palace underneath the waves anywhere. Because we can't travel the oceans of this world. Yeah, we can just hop into the Font of Rejuvenation. Also, I believe the new at the palace will now sell us new equipment. We'll have to see what my man has for sale. And Luke is going to be extremely helpful all through the next dungeon. There are elemental shenanigans that we must play with. Chrono's always on hand. We always have access to lightning element, but with Luca, we also have access to fire element. Oh, we want to go to... Oh, up to the palace. Wait, no. He's in Kajar. There's no shop in the palace. This boy here. That pendant you carry. Is that Shala's pendant? Yes. I've no love for liars. Oh, that's right. We can't prove it's Shala's pendant yet. Technically, all we know for sure is that it's Marl's pendant. And that this is... Spoilers, it is Shala's pendant. Marl ends up with Shala's pendant. Ends up being an heirloom. Welcome. Okay, so he can sell us all this stuff now. We are going to go ahead and, I think, buy all the weapons here. We don't need a platinum vest. We got... we do need another platinum helm, though. And I'm going to buy... Oh, we got to sell some stuff. I'm out of money. Alright, well, we said wooden sword, bronze sword. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. All this old stuff that we've just been carrying around forever. Alright. Oh, I got a time hat, too. Actually, this is a pretty good hat. I probably didn't need to buy this platinum helm, though. So we have the Smiter's Sword. I mean, it's just... It deals extra damage to certain magic beings. It's better than the Masamune for now. Which means he's also going to want this power ring, I think. The Hero's Badge does no good without the Masamune. Alright, so everybody's got new equipment. In case we want to cycle Robo and Frog back into the party. But I don't think we will. At least not for the immediate future. We just need to make our way back to the palace so we can get back to the Mammon Machine and stop all of this nonsense in the next video. I'll see you there.